this big rock right here. I'm gonna flip it over, see if there's maybe any snakes or something underneath. Oh wow. Yep, there's a baby northern water snake right there. What's going on, guys? I'm Raymond Tiller, and today I'm here in one of my neighborhood creeks where I'm gonna be exploring for creek animals. Now today I have the opportunity to come across a lot of different species like snakes, turtles, fish, crayfish, and a whole bunch of others. Now I have no idea what we could come across out here in the creek beds, so it should be a very fun adventure, and if you guys are ready, let's head on out there and get this underway. Sun's out, it's 72 degrees. Should be a perfect day. Creek beds have some of the most biodiverse animals anywhere in the United States, as they serve as a home to aquatic and non-aquatic animals. Something that I love about just going out into creek beds and looking for animals is you can never look for one specific animal. Whenever you come out here, you're gonna come across so many different species of animals that you never know what you're gonna come across out here. And with the conditions perfect, it only took a couple minutes of searching before I came across my first animal. Alright, well now we're starting to get deeper into the creek bed, and there's this big rock right here. I'm gonna flip it over, see if there's maybe any snakes or something underneath. Alright, let's see here. Oh wow. Yep, there's a baby northern water snake right there. Wow. Okay, calm down, buddy. Wow, okay. Well, it's a good thing I flipped over that rock. Hey, you're okay, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Wow. All right. Well, calm down, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. What a first find to the day. This is a juvenile northern water snake, and the juveniles are pretty bitey, but a bite from this guy, probably not gonna break skin, but a couple years down the road, might be a different story. Now this is a non-venomous species. I'm trying to get him to calm down. He really wants to get away. They love to hide under big rocks and creek beds just like this. Provides great protection during the day. And when the sun's not out, which it's partly cloudy today, and right now the sun isn't out, they're under rocks until the sun comes out. Then they'll come out to bask, warm up for the day to go out to hunt. Now, northern water snakes are out here eating all types of aquatic stuff, like aquatic fish, like bluegill and sunfish, but also snacking on things like frogs and toads. I don't know if you guys can tell right now, but he's definitely puffing up his body. That's something that northern water snakes love to do. They love to make themselves look bigger and more threatening to whatever's trying to catch them. And yep, this snake has definitely mussed on me, which basically means that the snake has pooped on me. That is kind of a last tactic in defense. If they're caught and biting isn't working and they can't flee, pooping is their last resort. Now right now we're in the middle of May, and this guy probably was born sometime last year, maybe even 2 years ago, but probably last July, August, September, that range. Now when this guy grows up to get bigger, a bite from him, although it's non-venomous, can be pretty bad. Now the reason a bite from him when he's a full-grown adult might be pretty bad is because northern water snakes have something called an anticoagulant in their saliva. Now what this anticoagulant does is it prevents blood clotting. So in broader terms, it means that you're just gonna bleed continuously for hours on end. And that's something you definitely don't want to happen. But wow, I've only been out here searching for about 15 minutes now, and I flipped over this big rock, and lo and behold, there was a baby northern water snake underneath. So I say we continue our search to see what else we can find and let this guy go. Come on, buddy. One thing that's going to be great about this video is I'm going to be showing you how some of you guys out there can even come out to some of the creek beds around your neighborhood, around your house, stuff like that, and you can come out here and catch some animals of your own. Now, of course, I never condone catching animals that can potentially be harmful to you, like snakes and snapping turtles, stuff like that, but everything else featured in this video, you should be fine catching. Exploring through the creek beds is an incredibly fun adventure, as with every bend you go around, you never know what animals you could run into. As I continued my search upstream, I had a lot of close calls trying to catch animals, but as I kept on searching, it wasn't long until I caught my next animal. Okay, I got a frog. He just jumped down. Oh, he is very visible. Okay, what I'm gonna do is try to scare him into the net. Oh, yes, got him. Wow, okay, don't jump out, buddy. Wow, okay, there we go. Now, frogs are a species that you guys can go out there and catch yourselves. Now, you see how I'm holding him right now. I'm holding him by the legs. That is because the middle part of the frog is very fragile. That's where all their important organs are, and just one slight squeeze can ruin this frog's life. This is an American bullfrog, not of big size though. This guy is probably a juvenile. I would say probably about the average size of a frog here in the United States. Now today I've seen some massive American bullfrogs. This guy is not quite that size, but still a really cool animal. Frogs are so hard to catch. Anyone who goes out there and catches frogs, you know what I'm talking about. They're always sitting on the embankment of a creek or a pond, and as soon as the slightest disturbance comes in the environment, boom, they're jumping right into the creek bed. Now the mistake that this frog made is he was hiding in plain sight right in the middle of the creek where I was easily able to put my net in front of him, just give him a little tap on the back, and he goes right into my net. Now the reason I got my hand wet before I'm handling this guy is because one, I want to keep his skin moist. If frog skin gets dry, it's very bad for them. Now the second reason is we all have oils on our hands, and amphibians soak things up through the environment, through their skin, and that's why it's very important to keep the oils on my skin from going into the frog. Now I think I've handled this guy for long enough, so let's go out there and see what else we can catch, and maybe we can even come across a monster bullfrog. All right, I'm gonna set this guy down right here. I'm gonna give him a little tap on the back and he should jump right back in. There he goes. All right, let's see what else we can find. After my run-in with the American bullfrog, it only took a couple more minutes of exploring before I came upon the catch of the day. We got a turtle sitting right there. Okay, my camera's recording. I don't even need my net for this one. Looks like it's gonna be a northern map turtle or maybe a red-eared slider. Hey, buddy. Hey, this is a red-eared slider. Wow, and he's a big boy. All right, well, this here is a red-eared slider turtle, and a pretty good size one too. Now this is without a doubt going to be the catch of the day. Look how massive this turtle is. And he just peed on me. But as I was saying, look at the size of this turtle shell. This is without a doubt the largest red-eared slider I have ever caught in my entire life. Now, red-eared slider turtles are often misidentified with painted turtles. They both have very cool designs all over them, but painted turtles have more patterning on the underside of the shell. Now, of course, the red-eared part of the turtle's name comes from the red lines where the turtle's ears are, but the slider part of the name comes because these turtles often sit up on logs and sticks and embankments soaking up the sun, but anytime any animal comes by, they slide right on down into the water. Now, something that helps them slide down into the water is, as you can see, the plastron, the underside of the turtle, is curved right here. That allows them to smoothly slide into the water anytime a potential predator is lurking near. Guys, I don't think you realize how heavy this turtle is. He's so heavy to the point that about every 2 minutes, I have to switch him from different hands because my forearm is getting tired. And man, this is one of my easiest turtle catches ever. Most of the time when I catch turtles, I'm diving or jumping or walking into water up on my knees trying to find these guys. But this guy was sitting in just about 3 or 4 inches of water over there. And when I saw that, I knew I was golden. Now, this is about as big as a red-eared slider gets. You probably won't find one bigger than this. And this guy probably weighs around 10 pounds. Now, a red-eared slider of this size you'll find out here eating all kinds of different aquatic fish like sunfish, baitfish, and even some shad. But red-eared sliders are not just carnivores, they are also out here eating a lot of aquatic plants. Alright guys, now with this catch, that is probably going to wrap up today's video. Now, I was able to catch a whole bunch of different animals out here today. A baby northern water snake, an American bullfrog, and a red-eared slider turtle. Now, snakes, frogs, and turtles are all some of the most common species of animals that you can find out here in the creek beds of North America. Now, it's pretty cool that today I was able to feature 3 of the most common species of animals that you can find in creek beds. But if you guys enjoyed today's adventure, don't forget to smash that like button, comment down below what you think, and most importantly, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on new videos. I'm Raymond Tiller, and I'll see you on the next video. All right, time to let this guy go. Exploring through the creek beds was an incredibly fun adventure, as I was able to come across some of the most unique animals all throughout the United States, and I hope that I was able to give you guys a newfound fascination and knowledge about the animals that call this place home.